Hello, my friends. How you doing? Welcome to part 4 of Flipgrid Geeking PD. This time, we're going to take a look at how to look at all the options available to us when we are recording a video or recording a response as both educator and as a student. And so we've talked before already how to create an account, how to create a grid, how to create a topic. And so now we're going to look at the recording of a response. And so I'm here in my test Flipgrid here for my fake Mauer Computer Science classroom. I'm here. This is from the admin dashboard as the teacher. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to what it would look like as a student. And this is what you would see when you get to participate here in some of the stuff. And remember, at any time you want to see what it's like from a student perspective, when you're in your grid, you can click this flip code and you can see it'll give me an option to view as a student. Boy, wouldn't that be nice to have that in some other platforms that we're working with. So in this particular case, I know that I have a set domain. So I guess while we're here, I can show you that I have a domain for just my work domain that allows people to go in. So if I use my personal one, it's not going to allow me to access. See, it's going to tell me I'm not allowed to have emails with that piece. So just to let you know that security thing, you can play around with that to make sure you have it set so only your students can access the grid if that's what you need for your security reasons. Here's my work email. So now here I am under student view of this. And so when you are recording videos as a teacher and a student, the things are the same. Here's the topic. Here's this big green button to add a response. I'm going to go ahead and click this. This works the same as if you're on a device, your phone or a tablet or things like that. And now what most of you would do, most of you are familiar with, is you would just hit this red button right here to record. And you would record yourself just like we're going to do right now. It's going to give you a countdown and away we go. Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. Recording myself. Yay for me. I'm going to hit pause. Okay. I could record again. I could add more if I want to. You can see I still have quite a bit of time left. I could redo by getting rid of it. Okay. Or I could go to next. And if I go to next, away we go. All right. Check it to make sure it's the way I want as we go. And I could add that in there. I could take a selfie. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm done. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close out of there because I don't want to post that quite yet. But what you're going to find is that not every student wants their face on the camera. Not every assignment you create requires their face to be on the camera. And so let's take a look at some of those features. The first thing is we could use this glass crystal ball here. And if I click that, I get lots of filters. And so if I want to change how the screen looks, I could definitely do that. All right. Pixel is a great way. If I don't want to have my face shown, but I still need to speak, there that is. And in terms of speaking, I should probably add at this point too that you have this sticky note. This is really important for kids. I could have over here a script of what I want to say. So if I want to work on my eye contact, looking at the camera and things like that, but I got to remember what I want to say, I could have this information here that I could read off of. The beauty of this is that this sticky note will not be recorded with the screen. So it's just here for my recording process. The stuff that gets submitted to the Flipgrid, you will not see that sticky note. So I could copy and paste from a document or a Word document, paste that in there, and I would have my guide of what I want to say, just to help those that get a little nervous with the camera recording them. And so you have that as well. If you wanted to remember what the topic was, maybe there's assignments or reminders, you could click that little book up there. It'll give you everything that you need. Okay. Now, we looked at filters. The other thing you could do is text, and you could add some text to the screen as you go ahead and write. There's my little text box right there. So I could have my name, I could have keywords, I could have different sorts of phrases. I can move this around to where I want it to be. So I could add some text as I go through on my screen while I'm recording, depending on what you need. So I could do this. I could be recording my audio. Hello, hello, hello. Today I want to talk to you about how the importance of robots. I could pause that. I could then add a text, and I could say robots. So that wouldn't be there in the beginning of the recording. Some of you might be wondering what robots are. Well, today we're going to take a look at that. And so you could start to create and add different things as you go. I could also then add some stickers if I wanted to. All right, now the key with these things is not to get too oversaturated with so much on your screen, but I do think it's important that you know that these features are available and they're things that you can turn on and turn off. Drawing is going to allow you to draw on your screen. Okay, if I wanted to do that. Okay, if I don't want that, I don't want to delete that. No, 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 no. There we go. Let me go back here. I could just highlight that and delete it. I could also go to a whiteboard, or I could go to a blackboard. And now with those tools, I could then draw and I could diagram. This is good for math or underlying sentence structures or things like that. I could also then, with a photo sticker, okay, add something. So here maybe it's some text, and thinking about my youngest daughter right now. She is doing some writing where she had a Google slide with some words that she had to highlight. The teacher could insert that picture or whatever it could be, and she could go through in here and she could highlight those phrases, make those things work for her. And so I don't even know what I have for a picture here. Let's just throw this in here. There we go. Okay, so I could have an image that pops up here as well. So we have just lots of features that go beyond just staring at a screen to record. And so once we have all that, let me go ahead and turn this board off here. Okay, we can go to next. All right, now I can see all that on here. And then if I want to talk to, I could have a picture of me recording myself, my voice, my introduction. Then I could go to add more. All right, and I could then record another video, and maybe this is where I want to do the blackboard. So I can hit record here. All right, and just so you can see, I put some pink in here. I could start to layer things as well. And so I'm going to go ahead and stop that. I'm going to go to next. So now you can see I've got two video clips down here.
Audio, hello, hello.
I could actually move these around. Okay, I could trim this.
And just so you can,
I could go into the video clip. I could trim this in. I only want this one little part here. I mess up at the beginning.
start to
Confirm. So you can do a lot within your video.
could start to
Really create a nice video for you as a teacher or for your students to really showcase their learning. And when we're done with that, all right, actually, let me show you one more thing. So we talked about these icons here. We could also go to this upload, and I could upload a video. Maybe I recorded a video on my phone while I was out, on a nature walk. I could upload that video. I could layer the stuff on it just like we've been doing. I could sort it where I want to put it. So you have that option as well. And the other cool thing that you can add that's new, I think within the last week or so actually, is these three dots here. I could record my screen now. So if I had a slide and I wanted to demo stuff, I could do that. And I could also then record without audio. I could turn the audio off and not have any audio. So if I needed something just silent, just for demo, I could do that as well. So these are all nice new features of screen recording. I think it's going to be really powerful for a lot of educators and students to showcase their learning, especially now in these times of remote teaching and learning. So there is a ton there for us to use. When you're done, you're going to go to next. You're going to see all your stuff. Play it all for you, so you can get it all organized the way you want. Okay, and then you can do your selfie. Once again, you can use all these same features unless you turn them off. I'll just use this one here. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to go to next, and then it's going to finalize here. And we just wait until we get the fireworks letting us know. Here's our name. Title and link are just options if you want to link those in. Most don't do anything with that, but you could if you need to. I'm going to hit submit video, and there it is. And so now in that grid, we're going to see a response. So let me go ahead and refresh this here. I got to log back in. You're now going to see the response to that Flipgrid And depending on how you have your moderation, if you have it where it just posts automatically, then all their students and you as a teacher can see it. If you have it moderated for you to have to approve it first, then it will sit and wait for you to approve it before others can see. And there it is. Now I can go through and watch. So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you the link, all right, to this Flipgrid that we've been doing our Flipgrid Geeking on. And what I want you to do is I want you to play around. I'm going to be creating, it'll be right here. It's not here yet. It's going to be number 4, all right, called recording a response. And I want you to play around with this. I want you to use these features. I want you to practice, okay, and be vulnerable and share with others so other people can see it from your lens and other lens. Maybe do a test demo of how you could use some of these tools for your own classroom. So it's your little playground. Try with the filters. Try doing some digital inking. Try uploading some different stuff. Try the screen share. Just see what you can do and see what it looks like so we can take a look at it and we can learn together. And then we'll give feedback. We'll give you fire. We'll respond. We'll help one another. But that'll be here as option number 4 along with this video. So go ahead. Don't just learn about it, be about it, and let's try out some of these filters in a safe space where it's good for us to do. All right, my friends, I think after this point, we're going to get into show and tell in the next video tomorrow of teachers sharing how they're using Flipgrid. We got the remote fun teaching challenge number 1 of the air guitar, still waiting for that brave soul. All right, and if you haven't introduced yourself yet, make sure you introduce yourself. All right, my friends, we are in good shape with Flipgrid Geeking PD. We are in step number 4, time to record the response, have some fun, and remember, as always, my friends, stay awesome. Peace.